we good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Welcome to the Ordinary Council meeting for the 21st of May for the Shire of Moora. Thank you all for being here. We have apologies from Councillor Bryan, Councillor Gilbert and Councillor Clydesdale-Gebert, and we have the presiding member Tracy Lefroy dialling in. Declarations of interest, just noting if any of those have been declared. Councillor Errington, I think you foreshadowed you may have one.
Just because we've do the rates for clubs, I'm a committee member on Mavericks and Robin type of club.
Okay, all right. I will. I don't think we're discussing that one this evening. I think that one gets laid on the table. Is that correct, Gavin? That
yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to assume there's no public in the chambers.
No.
Or the hundreds of them standing in the corner.
Somewhere in the door.
Excellent. Announcements of presiding members. Councillor Dugging, I will kick off with you, please.
I attended the Watheroo Progress Association meeting. I think that was on the 30th of last month.
Excellent. Yeah. Have you got a report you can share with us?
Not
similar to what
yet. Not as yet. I'm still waiting on the minutes from the meeting at this point.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Sorry, was there anything beyond that one?
No.
Thank you. Councillor Errington.
I attended the concussion workshop up at the rec centre on the 13th of May on behalf of the Shire President and read out their speech.
What did you read it word for word?
I did.
Excellent. Anything else to add to that one?
No.
Thank you. Councillor Seymour.
And nothing to report.
Excellent. All right, mine, which I will email through. 4th of May, the Wheatbelt Futures Forum in Northam. 4th of May, met with Minister Winton, who's the Minister for the Wheatbelt, alongside, I've forgotten his name, Lee Ballard, who's Shire President at Narrogin. My apologies. 13th of May, met with Minister Dawson at Dumas House, again alongside with Lee Ballard. 15th of May, attended a Wolga webinar on the Community Benefits Framework. There was a draft report being presented by Jack Archer. And on the 19th of May, Gavin and I attended, or were interviewed, I guess, for a case study water options for the regional drought resilience planning. There's hopefully going to be a strategic plan around water use planning and water resource planning, which certainly needs to be happening at that regional level rather than on a project by project basis. Thank you, everyone. Now we will move to a confirmation of the minutes. Could I have someone move that the minutes of the Ordinary Council meeting held on the 16th of April be confirmed as a true and correct record of that meeting? Thank you, Councillor Errington. And a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Seymour. Do you wish to speak for or against?
For,
thank you.
Does anyone wish to speak against? All those in favour, please. Thank you. Reports of officers. 9.1.1 is the list of payments authorised under delegation 1.15. I'm going to take this report as read. However, Mr. CEO, do you wish to make any further comments or draw attention to any issues in particular?
Not at this stage, Madam President. I'll just make the note that we need to bring this back into the meeting, and we'll probably do that also with the annual report and the strategic plan. So we need to move a motion that they come into the discussion as business to be considered by council.
Okay, so we can move though this list of payments.
My apologies. We have one agenda now.
Okay, so
they're in the agenda.
Excellent. So we can do this officer recommendation now though.
Okay.
Yeah, and just pulling up if I sorry.
For the list of payments, are we done?
Yeah.
Sorry, my agenda has something different on it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was getting a little bit confused. So I have got 9.1.1 list of payments authorised under
Yep.
delegation 1.15. Mr.
Okay.
CEO is clearly running his own agenda, which
Well, if you've got to write it, you know, you might as well have a different one.
righto. Could I please have a mover then?
Got a question first about the.
My apologies.
Yep. EFT 3385, 33385. Just the labour to repairs for Greater Final Drive 18,048. I presume that was more work, or was it? And you may not know the answer.
Well, I know that there was a really complicated job that required a lot of spare parts.
Right.
And I think that I'm not checked for you, but as far as I'm aware, there was something like a couple of strip bearings in the final drive
Right.
that needed to be removed by somebody expert and sent away and so on. So
Yeah.
I'll check that for you.
Right. Thank you.
Does that satisfy your
Yeah,
query?
I'm happy with that. Thank you. Yep.
No, thank you. Okay. If there's no further queries, could I please have a mover that council notes and endorses the payments from the municipal and trust funds made under delegation 1.15? Thank you, Councillor Errington, and a seconder. Thank you, Councillor Seymour. Do you wish to speak for or against?
Four. Thank you.
Does anyone wish to speak against? All those in favour, thank you. 9.1.2, Mr. CEO, statement of financial activity for period ending. I'm going to suggest it should be the end of April, not March.
No, it is the end of March.
It is the end of March, my
It's
apologies.
the end of March. And this
Okay.
is the report by Trevor Spate.
Oh,
and
gosh,
the
of
financial
course.
report. So,
Yep, my apologies. Is there anything you wish to bring people's attention to, as I will take it as read?
not in addition to what's already been discussed.
Wonderful, thank you. Could I then, following the officer recommendation, that council endorses the statement of financial activity for the period ended March 31st, 2025? Come on, Councillor Duggan, I know you want to. Thank you, Councillor Duggan, and a seconder, please. Thank you, Councillor Seymour. Do you wish to speak for or against?
Happy to speak for.
Thank you. Does anyone wish to speak against? All those in favour? Thank you. 9.1.3 is the adoption of the 23-24 annual report, which we did discuss earlier this evening in the briefing session. I will ask our CEO if there is anything he wishes to raise beyond what has already been discussed.
No, Madam Chair, I'm happy for it to be endorsed.
Excellent, thank you. So the officer recommendation is that council adopt the 23-24 annual report with the inclusion of the Shire President's report, the Chief Executive Officer's report, the financial report, the independent audit report. And we will also conduct the electors meeting at 6 p.m. on June 4th, following the GPC meeting. Could I have a mover for that motion, please? Councillor Errington, and a seconder? Councillor Duggan, thank you. Do you wish to speak for or against?
For.
Anyone wish to speak against? Thank you. Now, 9.1.4, I'm going to ask for a mover that we move en masse the policies that were discussed in the briefing session, to which nobody had any objections. Thank you, Councillor Seymour. Sorry.
I'd like to move on block.
Thank you. Me too. Now, sorry, I have to ask, I have to get that introduced first. Sorry, Councillor Seymour, do you wish to move that we introduce this new motion?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Could I have a seconder that we introduce this new motion? Thank you, Councillor Errington. Do you wish to speak for or against?
For.
All those, does anyone wish to speak against? All those in favour? Oh, Trace, are you in favour?
Sorry.
Oh, that was a question. My apologies.
That's right. We need to just get this into business, so that's okay, but I have an issue here to raise when we're in this motion. and
Okay, so we
discussing
now
this.
have the motion is being discussed. And then would you like to bring up the issue now, Mr. CEO?
Councillor Dugan has given me a copy of the reimbursement of elected members' expenses policy that he wants to put onto the list of those that require discussion.
Excellent, thank you. So if we could just add that to the list, and keeping that in mind, may I have a mover that we pass all other policies on, well, what do you call it? On block? On block,
block.
please. Thank you, Councillor Seymour. And a seconder, please, Councillor Errington. Do you wish to speak for or against?
For.
Thank you. Anyone wish to speak against? All those in favour? Thank you. And I will ask Mr. CEO if in the minutes we could list the policies that have been passed and also the policies for which we need to have further discussion.
I'll do that, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Just for clarity. Excellent. Now, on my notes, that's all I've got on my agenda.
So that we need to bring into this discussion now that we're still in that part of business.
Yep.
Community strategic plan review and endorsement of that.
Yes, is that the only, because I'll do the two matters past bringing them to the table together. Is there another matter to bring up?
The annual report.
So we've done that.
We've done that.
The two issues that we need to bring in.
So we've passed the annual report. That was passed as part of
Yes. And so now it's only
9.1.3.
and now it's only the community strategic plan.
Excellent. Could I please have a mover that we introduce the passing of the community strategic plan to this meeting?
To the meeting. Yes.
Thank
Happy
you.
to.
And a seconder? Thank you. Do you wish to speak for or against?
For.
Anyone wish to speak against introducing the community strategic plan? Thank you. All those in favour? Thank you. Mr. CEO, are there any special comments you'd like to bring up with regard to the strat plan?
No, Madam President.
Excellent. In that case, on the basis of discussions that were had through the briefing session, could I please have someone move that we endorse the updated community strategic plan? Thank you, Councillor Errington. And a seconder, please. Thank you, Councillor Seymour. Do you wish to speak for or against?
For.
And anyone wish to speak against? All those in favour? Thank you very much. Mr. CEO, were there any other matters you wish to discuss while we're still being recorded?
I'd like to raise two letters that have been sent to Council. The first is from the Moora Chamber of Commerce and Industry, acknowledging the efforts of the Shire and its officers in the recent conduct of the Perth Symphony Orchestra Haybarts concert. And the second is from Mr. Gary Purser, writing to express his disappointment at the planned location of the Carnaby Copper 2 structure. He says it's been placed in a location that doesn't seem very visible. He feels that for people other than those who have not donated money to the project, for it not to be a more noticeable and visible place is a shame. He wonders how the decision was made.
Excellent. Have we replied to
We
this
have,
letter?
we have acknowledged both letters. So
Wonderful. Thank you. If we could note those as being tabled and understood. Thank you. I feel that there was, lengthy and significant community consultation on the Carnaby Cockatoo statue, and also being mindful of the fact it is not a Shire project, it is a project of the Carnaby Cockatoo group. Thank you. Right, if that is everything, I will close the meeting. Last takers. Excellent. Thank you very much. I'll declare the meeting closed at 5:47 p.m. And just want to reiterate my thanks for your patience and tolerance with this slightly clunky hybrid form of meetings for this evening.